If you want to know how this NFC running back knew halfway through the season his team would not be signing him long term, but he still continued to carry the team on his back, leading them to a Super Bowl championship and winning MVP, only for them to part ways with him and him end up with a better opportunity, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's the Whitted Wire. Why wouldn't you? So after a decision that has sparked so much controversy and debate, the Seattle Seahawks, after capturing their second franchise Super Bowl, parted ways with the Super Bowl MVP and Kenneth Walker III, who just tallied 27 carries and 135 yards. The reason being that Super Bowl winning performance that Kenneth Walker III put on only added fuel to an ongoing fire in Seattle when it came to the debate. Who was actually the number one running back? Kenneth Walker was actually splitting time at the running back position, and he wasn't running back number one. There was another running back by the name of Zach Charbonnet that actually was the starting running back, and he actually amassed over 1,000 yards and had double-digit touchdowns last year. However, when it got to the divisional round of the playoffs, unfortunately, he had a torn ACL, and so they lost him for the season. So reluctantly, Seattle had to give all primary running back duties over to Kenneth Walker III. So once that Super Bowl was captured and that last piece of confetti hit the ground in Seattle, it was time to have some very hard conversations, which led to the departure of Kenneth Walker III. However, one man's trash is another man's treasure, and he landed with the Kansas City Chiefs, led by not only Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, but Eric Bieniemy. This cannot be emphasized enough. Although how dynamic and scary and terrifying that offense is in Kansas City, one spot that has always failed them offensively is the running back spot. Kenneth Walker gets to walk into Kansas City knowing that he's the guy, knowing that he don't got to fight for the reps. He don't got to ask the coach when it's going to be his turn to get the ball. They are going to put the ball in his hands as much as possible, whether it be handing him the ball, throwing the ball out of the backfield, or putting him on a route. This is another one of them sneaky, great Kansas City Chiefs moves that once you make it, you just be like, why we ain't think of that? Now, to add a little bit of the seasoning and sazon between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs storyline, they actually play each other this year in Seattle. Oh, yeah, Kenneth Walker got that when starred, marked, sent the calendar invite to the entire offensive line, sent the calendar invite to Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, Patrick Mahomes, said, I got to get mine. Kenneth Walker wins in this situation, leaving Seattle, going to Kansas City for the longevity of his career. He walks into the Kansas City Chiefs as RB1.